This is a stimulus and social security update. Got some important update to share with you. New SSI double payments of up to $914 going out, $250 checks going out to certain residents. We'll go over this article, Social Security benefits, the good and bad news for retired workers in 2023. I'll give you some inflation updates and some other important updates as well. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. If you appreciate the fact-based, fast-paced updates, hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more daily, straight to the point updates on matters that financially matter to you. So Pennsylvania residents to receive $250 direct payments. So these are checks going out to first responders. So first responders in Pennsylvania could be firefighters, people in law enforcement, and emergency medical technicians. So yeah, that's what's going on in Pennsylvania, up to actually $250 checks there. And then Social Security benefits, the good and bad news for retired workers in 2023. So Social Security benefits received the largest cost of living adjustments since 1982 this year, which is particularly good news in the context of slowing inflation. The large COLA means more retired workers will have to pay federal income tax on their benefits, and the large COLA could accelerate the depletion of the Social Security Trust Fund. So yeah, the checks are higher, but that means you have to do more taxes on the benefits, as well as it's taking more from the entire fund in general, which doesn't really affect people now, more people in the future, probably someone like me, if they don't figure out what's going on with it. Social Security benefits got their biggest raise in 4 decades this year, but there are pros and cons for retirees. So I'm really curious. Let me know down in the comments below if you're on Social Security with the big COLA. Was it worth it? Has it helped? Has it offset the taxes? Was it worth getting these bigger checks? Should it be bigger? Should that additional $200 more per month promise originally from President Biden on his campaign trail, should that go into effect as well? As I mentioned the other day, there's new legislation reintroduced to give the extra $200 per month, although no signs of a vote yet, but I'll keep you updated on that. So yeah, basically talking about the higher checks, but then more taxes. For context, less than 10% of recipients paid federal income tax on benefits when the law took effect in 1984, but more than half pay tax on benefits today. And that figure will continue to climb as this year due to unusually large COLA. So yeah, more than half paid taxes. That's a lot. Moving on, Social Security update, first of 2 SSI payments in March worth $1,828 arriving in 13 days. So if you're on SSI, you get your checks on the first of the month, which is March 1st, and March just happens to be one of those months where you get a double payment due to the way that the first of the month on April doesn't work out. So that's why it's going to be paid on March 31st. Checks could be worth up to $914, but basically what you got paid this month in February, you're going to get paid the same amount in March for both times. So $914 is just the highest amount. So the double payment could equal out as much as $1,828. So double payment going out in March. And then the prices of these products have dropped, defying high inflation. So what are these things that have dropped? I'll go over it really quick. So steaks and bacon. Grocery shoppers have noticed a friendlier price tag on some meat products. The price of uncooked beef steaks has fallen 3% over the past year, and while the cost of bacon has nearly dropped 4% in that period, pork products like roasted ribs have undergone a price decline of almost 2%. Smartphones, television, and home assistants have gone out. Smartphone has fallen nearly 24% over the past year. TVs have dropped 13%, and smart assistants like Alexa, Google, those have dropped 6% over the past year. So those are kind of like non-essentials though. Used cars have fallen 11% over the past year. There was a time where used cars were the hot commodity, but looks like those are starting to go down. When it comes to inflation overall, credit card debt is getting insanely high because of these high prices. Take a look at this right here.
Pivot to energy, if I will as well. Wyoming is an energy producing state. We've heard more calls that WTI could go back to $100 a barrel this year. How are your constituents, some of the energy producers, but also the constituents on the ground with CPI print that we got this morning, feeling about this energy market?
Well, Wyoming is a large oil and gas producing state, and we are used to fluctuations in price. It tends to benefit our economy even when the prices are high for oil per barrel, simply because it's such a huge component of our jobs and our economy. I think the wrong way to address it is to take more oil and gas out of the strategic oil reserve. The strategic oil reserve is at a low for all time since 1983, and taking it out just to make sure gasoline prices go lower is not the right approach. People go to the grocery store and buy eggs, chicken, ground beef, protein of all kinds, and they know that we're having inflation. They don't need to just go to the gas pump and realize it. So the response by the Congress should be to signal to the American people that we get it, we played a role in this inflation by spending too much money, and we are going to get our fiscal house in order. Until the Congress sends that signal, the American people are going to continue to have to endure these high prices, not only at the pump, but also in the grocery stores.
Well, Senator Loomis, in the State of the Union, we got a big signal, not a word about permitting reform. That's a big part of the energy story. We have to leave it there. Thank you for being with us today. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.
What are your thoughts on that? Let me know down in the comments below. And that is all the news that I have for you today to hopefully cheer you up a bit. Here's my Donor Bella's tip of the day.
Oh, hi guys. Hi guys, this is Bella. This is the tip of the day. I want to tell you the one thing you should do. Remember when you were a kid, you always used your imagination in your mind. That's why it's called imagination. Imagining what you're thinking about. And remember that when you were a kid, you use your imagination for like anything, like movies. You watch the movies, you imaginate yourself with it. You may sometimes when you're watching cool movies, use your imagination to do the same thing if you want. And also, can I tell you something? I watched a movie and now I'm all about it. And now I'm a Ghostbuster. Like this one you shoot out light and makes the ghost disappear. And this one you tap it like this and it makes you disappear. Make the ghost disappear. So that's all I wanted to tell you. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate all of your support. So today got a lot colder here in Myrtle Beach, so we're gonna stay in and just kind of cook and hang out and stuff. Actually, my wife is working at 24 today, so me and the girls. But anyways, hopefully you have a great rest of your day. If you want to check out any of my other videos, click right up here, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.